Alright guys, just gonna give it another minute. I have just gonna run through. I don't know why it's showing 2 live streams. I only have 1. There we go. Okay. Kick for some reason wouldn't connect, so I'm just going to make sure that everything is connected and that we are ready to go. Just gonna double check. I still have... Okay. So just be another minute and we should be ready to go. Alright. So, basically, the goal of today is to finish the Heroic Road to Glory. I've already started with getting through Valor. So the rest of Valor, we have WrestleMania, then we have Unhinged, and then we can get the Heroic upgrade. For the second Andrade card we have, then we can pro it, and it would basically be the same as JC Jane. So, and a couple of other things is that I've added 2 more team members to my team. So now I'm at 40. Or 4, sorry, not 40. Jump over here. Tavares and Austin BPG are the 2 new team members, and then as well Deadman89. But that was before I made. That was of course this one here on the right that you can see was made before. So one thing I'm also going to include in the description of the VOD is the 3 locker codes. Well, technically it's 2. So Shack Attack, which is the one that you can redeem, and then the second you can actually put onto WWE 2K25. So it is Unhinged 25. The I is a 1. You can put onto 2K25, and you can put onto obviously Supercard. And it looks like I had a message here. Yeah, the Shaq card isn't too bad. Yeah, Shaq is actually one of the, probably once you pro him, you get the gear. He's actually a pretty decent card. Probably one of my better cards, honestly. But let's get into it, and we're also going to do PvP as well. Just in case we don't have enough to... in case we need some bouts to cover. Anyways, Dude, I didn't quite like that because they don't match up quite as well. PvP, I've kind of been lacking a lot, honestly, this week because of Reign Domination and Road to Glory. I've mostly been spending time on that. I actually haven't even done a lot of Boom either, so I might do some of that. But yeah, a lot of my top 8 cards are very good. We'll do Abyss and AJ for the tag team. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this the last stream, but the card shop and Super Store where you can spend your super coins. You have an Evolution, JC Jane, Evolution, Tiffany Stratton. The JC Jane one is interesting because it feels like we just got the JC Jane card that everybody should have. The one from Giants Unleashed and War Games. So this week, Thursday, we will have Last Man Standing, which is probably going to be Talatonga based, or it'll give us one of the newer design unhinged cards, kind of like what they did with Karrion Kross, or it'll be the League Kaiser for those that didn't get it during the PCC. So they should probably announce that either the day before, or maybe they'll announce it at some point tomorrow. And if you haven't claimed it already, do not forget that the Tank Ledger helmet is the daily streak reward. If you've gotten all of your daily streak rewards until today, you claim today's and you can get that equipment. If you are using Tank Ledger. Ooh. And I apologize if it freezes. I might need to either get a new HDMI cable or not a new one, a kind of HDMI cable, or I'm going to need to get a new adapter. I think I made a mistake. So. Oh, I guess we do have to take some stuff from the draft board. So we'll just empty out the draft board a little bit. Does this count as... Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm not sure if kick is properly being down with my... There's a point. There's a 2 times. I've just been doing the 4 to kind of end this pretty quickly. As I kind of did the last time. I'll probably do it a bit with last time. depending on what the last man standing reward is. It should be decent since it is the last man standing. And then we'll see what the Giants Unleashed is, which comes a week after. The last man standing will probably be like 4 days at least, and then we'll probably get the same with Giants Unleashed, because I think once Giants Unleashed is done, we start the SummerSlam event, which will probably give us like some SummerSlam rarity. And we completed an objective. So we'll claim 15 more draft picks. Okay, so back to it. So we're going to need probably at least 2 more wins with the Valor, and then we can move on to WrestleMania. Yeah, we got WrestleMania and tag team. Cena and AJ. We got WrestleMania, Unhinged, and then all of the ones to get the Heroic. Everything seems to be working okay. If you are a Supercard player and you are looking for a team, I do have a post in the team connector for looking for team members. I so far have 4 I need 3 more, and then I should probably do the team glory, which will probably offer some pretty good XP for those that are looking to increase their rarity level. I think team-wise, I'm right now sitting at Valor. I'll just use code. There we go. I think this will be the first time I'll successfully finish. I think the last time I did it was not sure. So, thankfully I was able to get one times again in ring domination, but I wasn't able to get another run for Yeah, Shaq is a pretty good card. I also have another Shaq card. The one that I have. I have a lot of left arrows in this one. I think I'll use... Yeah, I got a lot of left arrows. I need some right arrows. We'll go along with them. moving my mouse. Do all this. Keep the mouse charged. Alright, so necessarily take any draft picks. I think I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, I think next one I'll take some draft picks. Yeah, I think like Blake and Jordan being a tag team. I might need to adjust my screen just a little bit. Shrink the player profile. 1. Oh. Okay, so unfortunately we are going to lose a little bit, but ability did proc, so hopefully so we did get powerbomb to proc. So, okay, so we'll do Macho Man and Tommaso, because we actually get an up yellow arrow and a down yellow arrow. So it looks like their little thing didn't work. Okay. I think I still have super move as a objective in charisma or something. Which has anybody? I wonder if anybody's actually gotten Austin and the foil Austin. Like actually completed it and got the foil Stone Cold Steve Austin. For some reason, I don't know why it's still freezing. I have too many left blue arrows, so I'm going to use super move. So I think he has like the least amount of speed between all of them. I don't think it would have mattered. I used my super move. So fine. Okay. And then we'll do Cody, and then hopefully the tag team we can do Tyrese and AJ Styles. I still have yet to get the toughness Cody Rhodes. There's a lot of the cards I still have to get. Dude, I think half of them at least. Just by now. Still a lot. I still have to get. I don't think I'm going to get them. We have never gotten Rey Fenix. I haven't gotten Cody Rhodes. I've got all the power. Yeah, I've got all the power. I only have Naomi for charisma. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I probably won't end up getting Foil Austin. Which does suck, but I guess it's okay. Okay, so Diesel's complete. So Bailey. Okay, let's pick up some cards from the draft board. I guess I've reset it enough that it's going to give me that card. Okay. How many? Okay, I have 11 out of 250. I think I got that much with the ring domination. That doubled the amount of picks I can take for ring domination. 12. Because if we run out of the quadruple multiplier, we can just use the double, I guess. I don't want to spend too much credits because I still got to keep some for this coming week, or for Last Man Standing. And that's going to be probably a lot. Giants Unleashed, probably not. Gonna be too much. Yeah, I think this time I'll do a lot better with Last Man Standing. At least I understand how it works a lot more. Okay. So we have all of that. Now we can go to Bailey and see how it's gonna be. Female tag team. Well, that works out. Yeah, I don't know why we got another JCJ. We just, it's like, I feel like we just got one. And a lot better of a card. But there's no unhinged rarity for Io Sky, which is unfortunate. But the last one was WrestleMania with the limited edition Io Sky, which I did not get. If I would have started before Unhinged, I probably would have gotten it. But probably not. Like if I would have, let's say, started when Season 11 started, I probably would have gotten it, honestly. Probably would have gotten a lot of the cards. Every time I move my chair, I end up freezing. Trying my best not to move. we're gonna go until we get that heroic. Either that or the frames start to really drop. There's that too. I'll probably like try and zip through as much of the matches as we can here. Like I have 3 hours that I've got nothing that I don't know what to do with. I'm thinking of dusting them, but I'm thinking of using them to level up. You'll use them to level up my Andrade once I finish this. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely the character. I was really lucky to get that in my first now that I'm so used to everything now. Feels like an eternity since I last got that card. I am glad that they didn't add it as the Battle Pass objectives, or the Battle Pass. Good thing, especially for people that only got like maybe let's say 1. I think I got lucky with the 2. Definitely got lucky with getting the 2. Because I just realized that I have Tyrese and Gunther, which are good for a tag team. Actually, really good for a tag team. Especially if both finishers proc. Probably update the team thing tomorrow, or shortly after the stream's done. I'll update it. And Team Load to Glory, the reward is the Unhinged Loan. Not that I think it's really unless it's like Roman but the new design, like a new unhinged design. And I did unlock on WWE 2K25 the Amethyst Demon Finn Balor. That was the live event reward for using the unhinged Ruby fan. And the match is pretty easy too. It's like a one and done against Great Buddha in an Extreme Rules match. I know originally when like the post was made, they said it was Rob Van Dam. RVD, as far as I know, isn't even in the game. I could be wrong though. Don't even think RVD is in 2K25. I could be wrong. Somebody will probably correct me on that. Alright, so we'll finish doing these matches and then probably going to PvP. Actually, I'll probably take a little break once I'm done these two matches. Quickly take care of a couple of things. Well, since Ivar and Cody can be used in a team, I'm going to just use carries. Kind of like my first month with the game went. Now into my second month and coming up to a pretty big event in the SummerSlam. I don't know if it's going to be a new rarity or if it's going to be like SummerSlam unhinged cards. Kind of like what they did in WrestleMania and WrestleMania Valor. That kind of stuff. They really haven't gotten like too many really special edition. Like I feel like special edition cards. Like I know with WrestleMania they got like there's that Roman Reigns OTC one for WrestleMania that I have, and then they have the Aleister Black and the Rusev from when he returned. We'll see. I don't think it's a new rarity, because you kind of already have SummerSlam as a rarity. But again, we'll see. That's I think like the last week of the month is gonna be the start of the SummerSlam event. It's an event, so I doubt it's gonna be a rarity. But again, I'm not like an insider, so I don't necessarily know all that well. We'll see. Speed things up here because I want to get through all this because we still have the unhinged thing and then the heroic on top of that, the heroic upgrade. There it is. Oh man. Always got to make sure that everything's working. So. Good. Okay, so I mean, we're incompatible. There's incompatible stats, but at the same time, it's really strong as it is. That's where kind of it doesn't really bother me if they're incompatible. Incompatible stats. Okay. Okay. So let's go and we'll finish up this one. I don't have. Yeah, I gotta get some more yellow arrows. I need some more yellow arrows. I also have a lot of range cards. I was going through my library earlier, and it's like I have so much now. Abyss and Tyrese, I mean, necessarily. I mean, they're not. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Shit. I keep hitting the wrong button. Meal Solo, let's do Tommaso, because then Gunther and Shaq are compatible with stat-wise. There we go. And now we can do Gunther and then a tag match is good. Also trying to keep an eye on TNA Slammiversary. I know that that's tonight. AJ Styles returning to TNA. The company that made it. Which is really fucking cool. So anybody that says that anyone that's kind of said that oh, the WWE thing isn't helping TNA, that's bullshit. Bullshit. because it does. It does help. It does help TNA. And it has. Like, they're probably one of the, like... Probably in one of the best positions that they've ever been in. Right. Like, they are in one of their best... Yeah, they're in, like, their probably their best. Like, they're running some of their best shows. They're teaming with... You know, they have the WWE crossover. So it looks like they've just done a whole bunch of pre-show matches. Rope Breakers. It's Enzo Amore, Zilla Fatu, and Josh Bishop defeated Steve Macklin, Jake something, so they are... Oh, and they're also into... It looks like they're into the last few matches. Spoilers for anybody that's not watching it. JC Jane defeated Masha Slamovich. So she has the TNA Knockouts title. So either Trick Williams is going to lose the TNA title, or you're going to have two NXT people with two TNA titles. Which is probably not a good idea if you are TNA. I think you kind of need somebody on your side to have an NXT title if you are a TNA, if you're on TNA's side. Very interesting in that decision. Very, very interesting. I've also seen a lot of people mention, like, for the first time in years, they're watching a TNA pay-per-view. Which I think is just as insane as everything else going on with TNA. Seen a lot of the responses to JC Jane winning. I made the mistake of looking at that. TNA is getting punked. The colonization continues. Is it an alliance or sacrifice to put over WWE stars? The only way I can see this working is if Trick Williams is losing the TNA World Title. Only way I can see that working. Interesting. Alright, so this is probably the last... Hope and Seth are the tag team. Their stats are finally compatible. How many people are streaming Supercard on Kick, I wonder? I have kind of thought about going back to Twitch at some point, but I'm really not sure if I should or not. I'm the only one that's streaming it in here. Damn. Oh shit, I didn't want to go to... Let's look at Twitch. Let's look at Twitch just real quick while this match is going. Only 5 views. There's only one person. Only 2 people are streaming Supercard. That's insane to me. Maybe I will go back to Twitch. See if I can't help that. See if I can help that out. Help the algorithm. But anyways. Let's use Jason. Let's use Stephanie. Let's use JC. I think I'll leave her till later. I think after this we'll take a little bit of a break. We'll come back and we'll finish strong with getting the heroic. Few people that end up, I think, streaming Supercard, which is weird because it does, like, it is a really good card. I'll say that. Again, I have thought about going back to Twitch, so maybe it would be good idea to experiment and go back just to kind of see what it would be like. Use Tyrese and Julius for a team. Because they do, their arrows do end up, yeah, they are compatible. I did buy JC Jane from the Superstore, but I'm thinking now I'll go with Tiffany's Tag, since she seems to be the better person. Because she does better for equipment. So, she's probably going to be the best one, and I also have a Jason Jane as well, which, as I've mentioned before, is a much better card if you're going to use it. When you use a card, I would use the JC Jane that you got from the Giants Unleashed and the other one. And the War Games. I did find another Abyss in Punches and in Bunches of Punches, which I was surprised, so I'll probably fortify the Abyss card that I have. Like, it is a good thing that they included that card. think they understood how hard Psychopath was to actually finish. Jesus, was that a hard event to deal with. I hope next time that they, when they plan to do something like that, they learn their lesson. Find an easier way to give the tokens for it. Not that it was, like, overly difficult, but there was a lot that had to do it that shouldn't have had. No, and another objective story. I don't think this finishes Bailey. No. Still need one more. One more victory and we can get into the Unhinged. Get the Unhinged Finley, get the Heroic, upgrade, and then... yeah, we're good with Finley. Oh, and we do have one more match ready to go. Okay. Or no, Finley was the last one. This is 10 side. Which I think I have already. I have 10 side. Alright. So do this one and then we'll take a break. So you can also let the bouts recharge as well. Yeah, I have 8 out of the 12 Tights and Titans cards. It in 2 days, so I doubt that there's going to be, that I'm going to have time. So as far as this week goes, this week is going to have the, Wednesday should be the big limited edition card. Then Thursday will be Last Man Standing. Then next week will be the beginning of the SummerSlam event. And then Thursday will be Giants Unleashed. So unless they're going to introduce a new rarity, I see Giants Unleashed being Talaton. Unless they include that, who's the LFG guy on NXT right now? The guy that just got beat by Javon Evans. Jasper Troy. Because I'm trying to think of who is new that you could do something like that with. Or Last Man Standing would be Ludwig Kaiser and then Giants Unleashed is I mean, if one of them is going to be the Ludwig Kaiser, I'm probably not going to go for it. Just because I don't really want a Ludwig Kaiser card. I mean, Monday or Tuesday or even Wednesday, they should announce what exactly it's going to be. One of the Supercard accounts that I follow should probably reveal it. There are a couple of accounts that I follow that will announce it before the main Supercard account does. But it probably won't be until like 24 hours until the event actually starts. We'll see. I'm really hoping that one of the events is Talatonga. He has been there for a while now, so we'll run into him. Yeah, that's why I saved Axiom and Cody for Master, because their stats are compatible. Their stats are compatible with each other. That is why I saved them. I'm just gonna put my mouse back on a charge, but let's get through that pretty quickly, and then we can. Last round, okay. We'll do CM. So I don't think I've won all the matches with CM Punk. Plus Abyss and Julius are compatible. And then Julius, which their stats are compatible with one another. Now we got the unnecessary bloodline boost as well. And we can start now the Unhinged. I think I do. There is Tensai. Okay. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to take a little bit of a break. BRB. So we're going to explore some of that. There's a few unlockables in the Island Part 3. It looks like they've teased for Chapter 4 the Wyatts. The Wyatt 6. So that'll be Chapter 4. Which won't be coming out until the middle of this month. Or towards the end of this month, end of July. Which I find interesting because, hold on. Shit. Oh. So they finally added it. They finally added an events tab. Well, good for them. I need to check something because now I'm paranoid because the last time I didn't have the music off. Audio volume. Creator mode is on. Okay, good. Then back to the island we go. It's also been a while since I've done a pack opening video for my faction. I've pretty much given up on that portion of my faction. Because they pretty much, they basically priced everybody out of that. with the insane amount of MFP and virtual currency that you have to spend to get a 20 pack. I know they have released a Bloodline themed pack set, but it's the same price as the Legends. So, yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. Yeah, but let's carry on with the island, the actual good part. Of course, we're working together with the tribal chief. There's no way we could fuck this up. Right. Okay, Paul. It's funny looking at this and like being where we are in 2025 now. How Paul would just like betray Roman for Seth Rollins. And yes, for those wondering, I have rebranded my YouTube channel as well. So it's completely Canadian Gamer. The wise man is waiting for you in the island's central hub. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's see how this goes. So I know there's like a robot Cody Rhodes that we have to fight at some point. Lesson number 2. Everything you've done before now doesn't matter. Face off against Cinnamon Garrett in a singles match to prove to him and you're the real deal. Huh. Okay. In the week I have been off, I've been thinking about some more content, and I think I finally have things figured out where I can do Supercard. So I think we're going to do
matchup straightforward, one-on-one combat.
Definitely want to finish
favorite takes on Cinnamon Garrett.
Dark
It's
Ages.
always a pleasure to see this competitor, but sometimes I miss seeing them in action with their former teammates.
Well, what's there to miss, Cole? You can't blame someone for dropping the dead weight and finding their strengths as an individual.
There's absolutely no regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the outside like that.
Get to
Look out below!
some good part
Completely
of
throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing
Mass
that.
Effect, because I feel like we just started Mass
That
Effect.
clearly rocked Cinnamon a bit. And she quickly turned that around.
Looking for the
Power with a sidewalk slam.
Not even like, I think, fully a third through. We're almost there though.
Oh, man.
The referee is so close to calling a count out.
And then of course Mass Effect 2
Driven into the barricade.
and 3. Oops, shit.
Taking things back into the ring.
Today.
Turns it around.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Running knee lift.
Over the top rope.
Better than
Followed
me.
by the lariat.
Very good. Yeah, Supercard is definitely one that I've wanted
Hustled
to
up
do
across
for a
the
while.
shoulders. Legs locked
hoping
across.
that
Sunday
everything works
driver.
out
Does
and we
that
can do
finish
that.
Garrett for good?
There's
That
two.
will probably be
Exhausting. Victory.
because the
But a win
PvP
nonetheless.
will restart for the next month's league. I'm sitting at rank 2 currently, and we still have a couple of days left in the current PvP league. But we're basically going to get all the rewards. Going to get some super coins. And we'll see what other events there are. I know there are a lot of events coming up. That is going to give us some, hopefully some good stuff. There's Road to Glory, Giants Unleashed, and a Last Man Standing, which I think one of those events will probably introduce the Talatonga card.
There's an interesting rumor that one of the competitors in tonight's match may be getting a bit of a one-on-one mentorship from
they're
none other
also
than the
really
wise
good
man,
at not waiting
Paul
too long
Heyman.
to get.
Though perhaps most interesting of all is that Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman would tip the scales of their fair and balanced competition.
And there's a Saturday night's main event draft board coming as well.
Their talent.
So I'll probably get like.
Man.
I'm assuming
that can shatter a jump.
It'll be Goldberg related. So you get like 2 Goldberg cards. Two Goldberg cards per account, since that's what they've done with Blake Monroe and Tyrese Halliburton when you find them in the draft board, and the Chelsea Green too. Unless you happen to unlock the exclusive Chelsea Green
in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
It's definitely a mental battle as much as it is a physical
well.
one, Cole. If your mind isn't as strong as your body,
that's insane! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense.
PvP,
but I can't say it didn't pay off. Chester being shown zero mercy.
Yeah, any of Chester's defenses have been pegged.
Which I'm trying to get the reward in
clearly
that.
starting to get to him. Maybe now is the time to try and get some distance. Use the fact that you can't go anywhere.
For the main reward.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
The universal signal for extreme. Block the arm drag, rolls through pinning combination.
And a strong kick out in 1.
I can't believe it. He just won't
We'll probably go back to GM mode.
He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that.
For 2K25.
Oh, it is over.
Oh, God damn it. Did I drop frames?
Across the shoulders.
Boom! Feast your eyes.
Alright. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. We're on screen. There we go. I just want to look at this. Okay. So let's get into dealing with Lord Tensai. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah, a lot of people are crashing out over the JCG TNA Knockouts title. I think the one thing that people need to realize and understand is that it does put eyes on TNA. And they can have that in front of, like, JC Jane can wear that championship however she wants to. On a television network, the CW, that gets, and in front of 650 to 700,000 a week, which is probably 3 times more the audience that he has, depending on what network they're on. So I mean, you gotta kind of weigh the bad with the good. yes, it sucks that TNA has decided to put their title onto basically, but I think they kind of see that this brings eyeballs to our product. And if you're looking for a new TV deal, which, let's face it, that's probably the reason why they did it, you're gonna want that. You're gonna want as many eyeballs on your product as possible because of just the fact that, oh, this is a WWE talent. Okay. Whether they're NXT or not. Did WWE have any influence on JC getting the title? Maybe. But it does strictly come down to TNA's decision. I don't see anybody going to Pro Wrestling Noah and immediately demanding that they put the title on Josh Gordon's. Let's say for example. Actually, shout out to Kenta winning the what do they call the titles in Noah? The GHC? Is that it? The GHC heavyweight title? Kenta beat Keno to win that title this weekend. Shout out to him. But I mean, I guess we'll see. They still have the main event left to go. If either Mike Santana or Joe Hendry gets the TNA title, I think it basically shows that, okay, they exchanged one for another, basically. I think bottom line is if WWE or if TKO wanted to purchase TNA, I think they would. I think they would have by now. This is more of a what talent can we get once their contract runs out kind of a situation. More than it is, well, we're going to bury TNA. Yeah, I loved hearing how WWE buried Joe Hendry at WrestleMania. Oh yeah, they buried TNA so much that TNA is selling out buildings wherever they go. Yeah, they buried TNA alright. Like, fuck off. The only people who are saying that WWE's burying TNA is that the AEW they can't get over the fact that WWE has done more help in selling out has helped more in helping TNA sell out arenas than AEW did. And WWE is not going on TNA television shitting on the company and telling TNA officials that hey, we can't say anything back because it'll hurt our feelings. That's what Tony Khan did. Tony Khan went on TNA television, shit on TNA, while using TNA to shit on WWE, take shots at them, and not letting TNA say anything back. And the only way TNA got their world title back off of Kenny Omega was by putting it onto another AEW talent on AEW TV. You never saw TNA talent go on to Dynamite. TNA talent has been on NXT. Top Dollar and Casey Navarro were there on NXT. Mike Santana's been on NXT. I think pretty much all of the system has been on NXT. Like, it's not like WWE has said, no, we don't want TNA talent on our TV. Like, it's been equal. But I think a TNA talent should hold an NXT title. I think that definitely holds. We're just going to do a couple of matches of PvP for right now. BJ Bethel, man. Sorry, I just had to run him down for a minute. Funny how, like, a lot of these guys, like Dave Meltzer and BJ Bethel, are going after an agent that works for Paradigm. The talent agency that has Blake Monroe, CM Punk, and there's somebody else under their contract. And it's like, dude, you're wasting time arguing with an agent and you know, Mr. 500,000 on max every fucking week. When he couldn't even prove it. I don't mean to get into this stuff live, but I mean, people like BJ Bethel disgust me. Because to put out these reports, and he knows that people are stupid enough that are going to believe that it's actual fact, when it's not. When AEW is not one of the highest rated shows on Max, because if it was, they would be touting it from the rooftops. There'd be press releases about it, but, you know. You see stuff like The Last of Us with a high audience number, or Pit, that Noah Wiley show getting, you know. Getting press releases for high numbers. Oh, and the fact that people that these fuckers like Dave Meltzer have to hide things behind a paywall. Like, I really probably shouldn't get into it on stream, but I don't know, man. I'm just like, dude, come on. If you were a real journalist, you wouldn't have to charge people $15 American a month just to hear your opinion. Because that's all it is at this point. With people like Dave Nelson, it's their opinion. Okay, so the Nemeths, which are Nick and his soft brother Orion, defeated the Hardys and, was it the Rascals in First Class? And then Trick Williams defeated Joe Hendry and Mike Santana. So, Joe Hendry and Santana, unfortunately, neither one won the TNA title. Which makes me, again, wonder why in the fuck JC Jane got the TNA Knockouts title. Unless they're going to put it onto... No, because they put it on to Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace is still a... Jordan Grace is still a NXT talent. I don't know, we'll see. Because now they gotta start building to... Well, I guess Victory Road is the next. One. So I guess I'll be able to see Trick Williams over here when they come to Edmonton for Victory Road. They're doing 2 shows. So they're doing... I think they're doing an Impact taping. Or whatever they call their weekly TV show now. And then they are doing Victory Road. So they are coming over here for 2 shows. To Edmonton, Alberta. It'll be the first time since 2004 that a major wrestling show, like a pay-per-view, has been held in the city. Oh. Okay. I thought maybe BJ Bethel responded to me. I got a response on my Twitter post, but it was just somebody liking the post. Yeah, BJ Bethel is kind of a joke, honestly. Like, I'll say it again, like, dude's a fucking joke. Alright, let's go back to Road to Glory. And we'll keep going on Tensai. And we will see... Yeah, they're doing Victory Road from, what is it, Edmonton Expo Center? I think is the name of the venue they're doing it from. But it should be a really good show. I think they're almost sold out though, so I need to get my tickets pretty soon. It's also nice that AJ Styles is finally able to return to TNA as well. Okay, let's go AJ. And of course, Proc. So we have lots of. We got lots of decent stats. I'm actually watching a clip of AJ. He's in the ring with somebody. Patrick Williams. No, it's the whoever the X Division champion is there. Because Moose is no longer the X Division champion. Just giving his respect to the new X Division champion, which is nice. But that is mostly what AJ Styles is known for in teammates, being the guy in the X Division that made that division famous. Yeah, I'm really kind of hoping that at some point, like WWE 2K26 is only like what, like 8-9 months away. So I'm hoping that maybe we will see some TNA integration in that. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be like fucking cool if they could do that. Because they did have AJ coming in to get ready to fly. Which is not quite his OG theme, but it's probably the best one of his. Like especially when they mixed Evil Ways with Get Ready to Fly. Yeah, I just want to see. Victory Road 2005. So they have a 2-day package. I'm just gonna look up tickets if people are curious. So they're doing Friday the 26th and then Saturday the 27th. What if you were just to look at the 1-day events? Go down here. We want to go to. I would just rather go to Victory Road, honestly. What are we looking at for tickets? So Victory Road. Or are they doing 2 nights? Victory Road. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's so Victory Road is the 26th. And then the TV taping for Impact is the 26th. So we'll just do Victory Road. And we'll see what the Victory Road at 6:30 Edmonton Expo Center. So they still have a lot of tickets available. This is like floor 3, which is pretty much like very close to ringside, which is basically going to be ringside level. You're looking at like $90. I remember going when SmackDown was here and getting like really bad like high up seats. I hated that so much. And I vowed that I'd always get something that's a lot lower, or something that's not exactly in the quote-unquote nosebleeds. Yeah, they still have some seats available. We still got seats available for. Looks like floor 1 might be available. There's some floor 1 seats available that are like $90. That's it. That's including like taxes and shit. I don't know, man. I would love to go to TNA pay-per-view. Be my first like live pay-per-view. Okay. I didn't want to do that, but I can buy some extra credits later. The 26, like they're like, looks like there's still maybe 50, 60 seats available. So door time is 5:30. The event probably starts at 6:30. Or no, the live broadcast starts at 7. So there'd probably be like maybe a couple of pre-show matches, maybe. Even if not, I'll probably end up watching it. But I'd be excited to go and... I'd be excited to go. That'd be my second show in like a year. In like a year. Because that SmackDown was what in... That SmackDown was in September, like early September. As I remember, it was the last show on Fox. And the main event was... It was Jacob and the Tongans with Solo at ringside against... Or no, it was an 8-man. Yeah, I think it was Solo, Jacob, and the Tongans against... Street Profits and like pre-heel turn Street Profits and DIY. Pre-heel turn DIY. Are the Street Profits heel? I think they're not fully heel, but they did attack the Machine Guns, who were baby faces. So I'm pretty sure that would make them heels. But they're not like the heels that you would boo. Like they're not like Solo that gets booed. Or Dom. But I mean, so if I went to Victory Road. If I went to Victory Road, it would be like my second show in like just a little over a year. And my first like pay-per-view. Which is pretty cool. But I don't know. I will see what happens. I'm highly expecting them to probably announce some stuff in the coming weeks, because I think they have a pay-per-view in August. I think they have a pay-per-view in August after Slammiversary. So Slammiversary, I think, because they don't go right to Victory Road. Well, if they do have a pay-per-view, they haven't announced it yet. And haven't announced what the pay-per-view is yet. Well, I'm trying to... What did they do last year? What was after Slammiversary last year? Oh, they went right from Slammiversary to Bound for Glory, which is October. Interesting. Okay. So they still have a lot of time to build to Victory Road. Although I don't think Victory Road will be a pay-per-view. It'll probably just be like a special, Because they did... Yeah, there was no Victory Road last year. TNA Plus. I'd have to look into that. Been a monthly special for TNA Plus since 2019. Okay, so it's not necessarily a pay-per-view, but it is going to be a pretty big event, though. They'll probably advertise it as the last stop before Bound for Glory. And you'll probably see a lot of Bound for Glory shape up. Or maybe the rest of Bound for Glory shape up at Victory Road. All right. Great. I got another. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just... Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff here. Distracted. So, I don't know. I'm really hoping that the next event isn't as bad as Tights and Titans. But now I'm questioning the SummerSlam event if it's going to be, if it is going to be like a new rarity, or are we just going to get a bunch of SummerSlam themed cards? Because the new season is going to be like coming in November, so I doubt there's going to be any new rarities. Unhinged is kind of the rarity to get. We'll see. I don't even know how many rarities previous seasons have gotten. I'm really hoping there is a new rarity, because then I'd be like, well, what the fuck? I spend so much time trying to get enough unhinged cards that, you know. Okay. But anyways. Oh, man. I'm probably going to end up streaming tomorrow. Because I do want to get back to a regular schedule. Because I know that, like, I've been kind of slacking in that department. And the making sure that I stream department. So hopefully I'll be able to. Fuck. There we go. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to a regular schedule in the next few weeks. And back to a regular schedule in the next week or so. And then continue to be consistent with it. Oh, that works perfect. Blake and JC have compatible. And it looks like both finishers ended up proccing too, so. Definitely going to, we're just going to speed that up a bit. Male tag team. Guess just Abyss and Oba. Oba used to be one of my better cards until others came along. I remember, like, I always relied on, like, the unhinged Obafemi to get me through matches. It got me through a lot of the campaign. And that's basically, like, all the opponents in the campaign are like 90k stats, and I'm just like, how do I get that? How do I get to that point? So, who knows? If there is a new rarity coming out, I'm really hoping that it's a lot. The cards are a lot stronger, and I could take them to the campaign to use. I want to get that Ultimate Warrior before it's no longer available. They don't necessarily have a card like Ultimate Warrior. I was thinking of getting that Undertaker one that's on the backstage, but it's like 10,000 backstage tokens, and it's like I don't think I'm gonna be able to save that many. And then it comes with the motorcycle, I think, comes with it. And then apparently a card back too. Alright. I think this is the last round. I think. Yep. So I'm just questioning how much we have left in this one. Okay. So I think 1 or 2 more matches should do it. Let's empty out the draft board a little bit. And then that's done. And then yeah, because the Heroic has like the most we gotta win. Thinking now, I probably should have finished Valor before starting stream. Then I wouldn't have to, yeah. Wouldn't have so much left. still be going a little bit longer tonight, just because I want to finish I want to finish it up. It's funny how we have like all of this stuff still left to do. But PCC was like the longest stuff too, with like you had to like necessarily, or you had to like go through a whole bunch of stuff. Well, let's do Oba and AJ. Jesus, what the fuck? There you go. I didn't realize that I had updated that. There you go. Oba. And there we go. And Macho Man. Yeah, I'm hoping Victory Road is a pretty stacked show. I'm actually surprised that they haven't done any integration with Supercard with TNA talent. Like Joe Hendry would I think be perfect. I think Joe Hendry would be perfect for Supercard. You could do like an event around Joe Hendry too. I'd love a Joe Hendry card. I don't think Cat Daddy necessarily needs to get WWE's permission. And plus, I mean, Joe Hendry has appeared on WWE TV. He was at WrestleMania. So, I mean, he doesn't need... You don't need to have it as, like, a TNA name. You could, like, do it as, like, a special, like, unhinged. I don't know. That's just me and my feeling towards it. I don't know. That's just me, though. If we say his name enough, I wonder if he'll appear. I'm gonna do Oba because then we can save Tyrese and Seth for a tag team. for the tag match. Or a tag team match, which will probably be next. Let's see. Maybe they will. Maybe if not this season, then they might add him next season. Because unlike with Travis Scott and WWE 2K25, they probably don't need to go through like a whole bunch of red tape. Because it looks like the rumor going around is that WWE's solution to not having Travis Scott is to have Jelly Roll. So originally Travis Scott was supposed to have a role at SummerSlam. But it looks like somebody on either him himself or somebody on his team dropped the ball and put WWE in a position where they're just like, well, what the fuck do we do? Because 2K's announced that El Grande Americano is going to be the substitution for the celebrity guest star from DLC 1. They're going to include him in the September DLC. So which means that was supposed to be Travis Scott. So like I don't know, it's just so weird. I'm pretty sure that like somebody on his team probably dropped the ball, or he didn't like what WWE was going to offer him, so he's just like, nah, I'm out. And then that screwed over 2K. So then they decided that, okay, well, we're not going to worry too much about including him in the game anymore. So they took him out. And I don't know why it took them so long to announce that it's going to be El Grande Americano. Because the dude's been around since, like, September. Oh, is there no sound? Fuck. There. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Now there's no audio. Great. Okay, I'm going to have to probably finish this match and get out. This stream has had no audio except for me. Fuck. And apparently the rumor now is the Hardys and Team 3D at Bound for Glory one last time. So I'm wondering then if that's going to be the retirement for both teams then. Because I thought the Hardys lost. Oh, so Emergence is the next pay-per-view. My mistake. Emergence is the next one. Before Victory Road. Or before Victory Road and then Bound for Glory. Oh, sorry, the Hardys. The Hardys won the 4-way tag match. My mistake. I apologize. I think I read the wrong results. Leon Slater defeated Moose, and that's who came out for. And they're still in the tag match. They're still in the world title match. So it looks like the results I got were wrong. My apologies. But yeah, the Hardys looks like they won the tag titles. So it does mean that, I mean, God, what a selling point for Bound for Glory. Like the Hardys' last match against the Dudleys. Or I guess Team 3D. That'd actually be really good. That would actually be really fun. That would be one hell of a match I'd love to see. If they do it one last time. Definitely do it one more time. Definitely would love to watch that. Tensai. Okay, let me have a look at some stuff. Options, settings. No, they're... I just don't have my music, that's all. Is it because that's not on? Well, that is my desktop, though. I don't know... Hold on. Weird. Okay, that's fine. BRB, I will, I'm just gonna go grab a quick drink. So, we're going to explore some of that. There's a few unlockables in the island part 3. It looks like they've teased for chapter 4, the Wyatt 6. So that'll be chapter 4, which won't be coming out until the middle of this month, or towards the end of this month, end of July. Which I find interesting because, hold on. Shit. Oh. So they finally added it. They finally added an events tab. Well, good for them. I need to check something because now I'm paranoid because the last time I didn't have the music off. Audio volume. Creator mode is on. Okay, good. Then back to the island we go. It's also been a while since I've done a pack opening video for my faction. I've pretty much given up on that portion of my faction. Because they pretty much, they basically priced everybody out of that with the insane amount of MFP and virtual currency that you have to spend to get a 20 pack. I know they have released a Bloodline themed pack set, but it's the same price as the Legends. So, yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. Yeah. But let's carry on with the island, the actual good part. Of course, we're working together with the tribal chief. There's no way we could fuck this up. Right. Okay, Paul. It's funny looking at this and like being where we are in 2025 now. How Paul would just like betray Roman for Seth Rollins. And yes, for those wondering, I have rebranded my YouTube channel as well. So it's completely Canadian Gamer. The wise man is waiting for you in the island's central hub. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's see how this goes. So I know there's like a robot Cody Rhodes that we have to fight at some point. Lesson number 2. Everything you've done before now doesn't matter. Face off against Wikipedia is Cinnamon crazy.
in a
Singles match to prove to him and you're the real deal. Okay, so for the main event of TNA of Slammiversary, let me bear with me here. Trick Williams with Barack Obama versus Joe Hendry with Donald Trump versus Mike Santana with Gavin Newsom. That is fucking a crazy. That is a crazy. That is a crazy main event. I'm just going to save this. Wikipedia is crazy. That's funny though. Okay, and then somebody edited it back just to the triple threat. Oh man. Let's go with Cena. If we have a tag match, we can still use Penta and Cody. Just cause. I like the AA animation in that. Dude, Wikipedia is fucking insane. I am loving it though, definitely. But anyways. I know it kind of gets me excited to see what they do with Victory Road. Because they'll probably be mostly building towards Bound for Glory. Once they start announcing matches. Because I don't think they're doing... Because what did I say they had? They have Emergence next. Which is the next special. And then they'll do... then Bound for Glory will be like the next pay-per-view. And honestly, I don't care what anybody says. Like, TNA is number 2. Like, it's... God damn it. Come on, really? Stupid thing. Yeah, I might have to do a little bit of fixing with us here. I don't know why there's no sound coming from it. As far as I know, there's sound on my... from the device. I'm gonna have to check and see, but... so weird. But anyways. That will be for next time. I keep checking up on Slammiversary because I just want to see who actually is going to win that main event. Because I really have a feeling that there's going to be... because I'm just like looking at it as if JC Jane got the Knockouts title, then Mike Santana or Joe Hendry has to get the TNA World title. That would be something that to do, but I'm also going to have to find where the Edmonton Expo Center is. That's something else I just thought of. So I'm not too familiar with where that is in the city. I'm still learning where a lot of stuff is in Edmonton. I've been here for over a year. All right, here we go. So, let's do Oba. Yeah, it is definitely going to be interesting. For fuck's sakes. Where is it where I can report kick channels? I thought there was something where I could report. Fucking hell. Fuck off, scammers. Shaq. I didn't know that, like, Shaq was an actual DJ. I remember, I don't know why they got rid of the old, I don't know why they got rid of the old bot thing. So I don't know why Kick got rid of it. Yeah, I'll probably do a test thing before. I'm wondering if it's because I don't have the volume. The iPad that I'm using to stream I didn't have the volume on for that one, so it didn't translate that. Yeah, I ain't got time for no scammers during my live streams. Like, fuck off. There we go. Okay. Clear up the draft board a little bit, and then we can go back to finishing up getting that heroic update. Sure. Power token. I don't even know how many tokens I have, honestly. Alright. It is weird how, like... So I didn't realize this until this week, but they added 150 token tiers to the collectible stuff. Which I don't know why, honestly. I don't know why they would add that. It's hard enough getting, like, all the tokens and all the cards. And it looks like Trick Williams did end up winning the title, like I had the TNA title, like I had mentioned earlier. I don't know. Still, I liked the Trump and Trump, Obama, and Newsom in the corners of all the of each opponent. It's like fucking the Wikipedia is wild like that, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it if it's like all fun like that. But yeah, I'm sure people will crash out about the fact that Trick Williams is still TNA champion. But I think he did end up winning underhandedly. Oh, shit. I didn't mean for that to come through. I am like watching a clip of it. Where it looks like he threw Santana out, covered Joe Hendry. So I'm thinking that maybe they do a rematch where it's just Santana and Trick Williams, and then Santana wins. But we'll see, though. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's the best decision in the world, but yeah, people are crashing out already, saying that TNA is getting shafted. They're getting the short end of the stick. It's like, no, they're not. They have more eyes on them than they ever have. They're selling out arenas. Like, yes, 2 NXT stars have their titles, but they're more than likely building up to Bound for Glory, and then they'll get the titles. Then they'll find more reason to crash. Then all these idiots will find more reasons to crash out, and it's like, if you don't like it, then don't fucking watch. Oh, Frankie Kazarian got involved. Okay. And so that's probably why. Like, they can go around and blame Frankie Kazarian. I also saw something else, too. It's like, yeah, TNA can now do, like, an invasion. Because now that NXT has 2 of their titles, TNA can do an invasion. Be the first time in WWE that an invasion angle can actually work. I'm here for it. I am here for it, Eric. I am here for it, Eric. Blue Chew. Sponsored by Blue Chew. Might end up having to buy a few more matches to get all of them. So I think we need at least a few more after this. Male solo, we have enough left. Or right arrow. So just use Seth for right now. But yeah, like... Yeah, people are crashing out, and I just had to respond to somebody that responded to one of my posts. It's like, don't crash out right away. Like, what is TNA's WrestleMania? Bound for Glory. They're clearly building. They're clearly building to something. Maybe give it time. And TNA wouldn't have agreed to put their titles onto Trick Williams or JC Jane if there wasn't a plan. WWE doesn't have the say. Just like they don't have the say with any of their ID talent. Like, of course, it's all reactionary, and then like a week or two later, they'll all realize that, oh yeah, we were probably wrong. Like, fucking calm down. Like, calm the fuck down. Well, yeah, I'm kind of with a lot of them, including the former Baron Corbin, where yeah, they kind of have to go like full invasion now. Kind of have to go like full invasion and full retaliation mode. Now that TNA has like both of their top titles, or two of their top titles. And then they kind of end it at Bound for Glory again. Like, that's their WrestleMania. And I will repeat myself. TNA would not have agreed to it if they knew it was going to be a burial. Like Carlos Silva is not stupid. Yeah, I'm not engaging this dude anymore. Like, fuck off. Actually, I'm actually not having a bad conversation with this one dude on X. And I like when like you can have discourse without it turning into well, you're just a WWE fan, so you don't know anything. Yeah, maybe, but at the same time, it's like WWE's been around for 50 years, and they pulled all the trick. They pulled like all of the tricks. They're the masters at tricks of the trade. They're masters of that kind of shit. But anyways. Yeah, I think TNA definitely has to do something, because if this isn't like the cause of like a TNA invasion, we'll see. We'll see what they do on NXT. I am seated for that this week. I think NXT is going to be big this week, because if you kind of don't see it, like even if it starts with like the System and Joe Hendry and Mike Santana, and then you add more like the Hardys come over, and you see AJ Francis, and you see the Rascals and all of them, like all of the would you put Tessa Blanchard on WWE TV? I know it's NXT, but would you put Tessa Blanchard on WWE TV? Knowing the fact that there are people within that company that have heat with her. I don't know. I think definitely they need to needs to be something big that happens in the next little bit. Again, we will see what happens. Either way, I am like ready for it. Damn it. Oh, I will at least take one L. Wow. I'm also seeing like videos of like lines to get into the arena tonight for Slammiversary, and it's like, wow. But yeah, Bound for Glory is their next big pay-per-view. Oh. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what happens on NXT this week. The other thing too I could see them doing is somebody from TNA coming over to NXT, challenging JC Jane, and then winning the NXT title. Like that, I think is going to be That I think is going to end up being what might happen too. Also seen Santino Morella mispronounce certain people's names, like Tricky Williams, Tommy the Dreamer. God, why Santino has never gotten another run in WWE is crazy to me. But I also look at guys like Chris Masters, and I'm just like, why has he never gotten another run? There's a lot of guys that like should probably get another run that haven't. But yeah, again, like I'm here for whatever TNA does to get back at NXT for taking 2 of their titles. Male Solo. Let's go with Julius. But yeah, I think we're gonna see definitely something pretty big on NXT. So I think NXT also wants to build to some stuff to some big for whatever their next event is, pay per view. No. It's TNA is also at a point too where it's like, why in the hell, like, why have they never decided to make another video game? I think now is the time. I think now would definitely be the time. I'm sure someone at WWE could hook them up with 2K. Make like a WWE 2K15 version of a TNA game. I don't know, just a basic little, just a basic thing. you know, you don't have to go too out of the way in features, but make like a basic game where people that maybe aren't familiar with who's on the TNA roster can explore that. Do a career mode. You do a career mode, maybe like a basic universe mode or something like that, and you know, you can do that. Try CM Punk's toughness was 75 in that one. There's like a lot of things that they could do. Do Cody, I think. Okay, almost been going 3 hours. Might not finish the heroic tonight because I'm almost at probably gonna go for like another 10 minutes. I am almost at the 3 hour mark, and it is almost 10 o'clock here, so. Probably won't get the heroic on stream, but definitely be close to it. If this wasn't 4 rounds, I think it would be better. I'll probably stream some Mass Effect tomorrow, or we'll go do Expedition 33 for a little bit. And then we'll probably do Supercard maybe Thursday. Start off with some Last Man Standing. Do some not start off Last Man Standing, but I'll play some Last Man Standing and get to a comfortable position. Because the worst part is it's like leaving it overnight. Yeah, so I think this is where I'm going to leave it for tonight. I'll get the heroic off stream, but it was a nice little it was a nice little chat tonight. Chatted some TNA. Gave my opinion on the results, and we ran through a lot of the heroic. But I think definitely next time I decide to do the heroic, next time I decide to do Road to Glory, I'll make sure that we start pretty close to getting that ultimate goal. And yeah, sorry about the game audio. If it wasn't coming through very well, I apologize. Yeah, so I will be back tomorrow. We'll either do some. Actually, no. we have the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot DLC we could go through. Maybe we'll do that, or I'll save that till later on in the week. But have a great rest of your nights or day,